We're back. I'm on business today.
Right.
Okay.
Guys, welcome back to the Keeping the Frank podcast show. Welcome back to the Keeping Frank podcast show with me, your boy, Keston Holiday Frank, the host with the mother effing most. And you know who I'm with.
The one you really missed, not that one.
You know you miss me. You know you... Do you miss me?
Wow.
Do you miss me?
You know it's Triggs, your favorite person to look at every week.
Yeah, man.
And hear from, for those of you that don't look at me.
Well, now we're back. And, man, it's been a while.
It has been.
Been
What
a
you been
while.
doing?
Well, let's toast it up first. Let's sip
To
our
the
wine.
comeback. Mm-hmm. This is some interesting wine from Italy. Huh?
Yeah, man. I got it as a wrap gift from one of the shows that I was doing. Netflix project that we just finished.
You
That we
fancy
just
now.
wrapped up. You know,
You
little
fancy.
neck flickety. You feel what I'm saying?
I like it.
Out here in these
Make that
streets,
Netflix money.
You feel me? It's not a lot.
Well, I'm gonna need you to do some more.
Yeah, man. How you been though?
I've been good.
Yeah.
When was the last time we really was here? Last year.
Yeah, I think it was like November, December. I think they beginning of December.
Before I left for my
Yeah.
long trip.
Beginning of December was the last one.
How were your holidays and things?
It was good.
Okay.
You know, I'm out here, you know,
All right.
take care of these kids. You know what I'm saying?
Got to.
Yeah.
Black man can.
Yeah, that's all I
Black
do.
fatherhood. All
Yeah,
that good
man.
stuff.
Yeah, it's
I like it.
me. There's a couple of us that's out here just doing it up. Me and Nick Cannon, you know how we do and shit like that.
You trying to get to Nick Cannon status? You think you can afford all them kids?
Nah, well, I mean, if I get when I get to that point in life, you know what I'm saying?
You want to have that many kids?
No, hell no.
Oh, all
No,
right.
I want to enjoy my money.
All right, just
I
saying.
want to enjoy my
Just
money.
saying.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, don't start speaking things into existence.
Shout out to Nick Cannon and all that, but nah, it's not, you know. I said shout out Nick. I know the nigga and shit. Shout out Nick Cannon and shit. Like I know this nigga and shit. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I was gone for a while.
Oh, yeah, where did you go?
I was in Africa.
Africa.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know what song that is.
Lion King.
That is not the
In
Lion
the beginning.
King.
Yeah.
That is not. No, that is not.
I swim by mama.
You know, I actually know the words.
I go ahead.
That is so. For those of you that don't know, I was in the Lion King,
Yeah.
so I know the words.
She was
to the
young Nala,
actual
baby.
song.
She was young Nala.
But it's like,
What's the words? Go ahead.
which part are you even singing?
The beginning when the sun rise.
Oh, so when Rafiki is like saying, she's saying "Na Sigonia."
Ah, Sigonia.
No, the part that I really remember, because the part we had to sing when everybody comes out is like "Ingo nama nengwe nama bala."
Ingo nama nengwe nama nama.
That's not it. That's not it. But that's the part I definitely know. Horrible. Why do I come here still? I should have learned my lesson. Gosh.
That's when the sun rises. You
You don't even know the English words. That's even more of a problem. Anyway, yes, I went to Africa for a good 3 weeks.
I think he was going for a minute. This is actually the reason why it took so long for us to come back, because she went to Africa. She was going for a minute. And she's like, I'm back. And I was like, yeah, you stay where you at.
Why? Because you thought I came back with something?
I was like,
You know I had to test in every country I went to.
Had to make sure she quarantined.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You had to put her in the bubble and the zip the joint up.
That was the real reason?
Get the compression.
That was the real reason you ain't want to see me? Wow. Copy. Noted.
When we started back, nigga went trailing and safe.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Understood. I had to test 4 times.
How many places you went to?
I went to 3 countries.
Okay, what's the countries?
I went to Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Tanzania.
Okay, that's dope.
So Ivory Coast was a group trip. So it was a small group trip, but they kind of I just paid them. They planned everything, whatever.
Okay, got it.
Ghana, I was with 2 of my friends, but a bunch of other people was there because everybody go to Ghana around Christmas, New Year's. And then we went to Tanzania after. So I had to test coming from here, going into each country, and to come back.
What was your favorite place?
I don't know. I mean, they all had kind of different things. I really enjoyed Tanzania, honestly.
Okay.
I don't know if because Tanzania was supposed to be the relaxing part of the trip because it was the end.
Okay.
So I went straight to Zanzibar. So like the water, obviously, that was really like the beach experience because Ghana, we ain't really go to a beach.
You know the beach in Ghana?
Ivory Coast, like we went to one, but it's not like it was like blue, clear ocean water.
Oh.
So Zanzibar was like beautiful.
So Ivory Coast has dirty water.
Certain parts of it. But we went to one area, I can't name it properly, but we drove out to like one area and like the water was like clean, but it's not like clear blue.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's a little different. But it was nice. But in Ivory Coast, they speak French. If you don't know French,
I know bonjour.
That's about as far as you get.
Huh? Hold on. Oui, oui. Right.
But they also speak a different type of French. Like it's not like Paris French. You really still thinking about it? I can't.
That's dope. I wanna travel to the motherland one day.
You should. Unpopular opinion though, I didn't enjoy the food.
Yeah?
No, not at all.
What kind of food you ate? Like what was the worst dish or what was the best dish?
Honestly, in Ghana, I did not enjoy the food at all.
Ooh.
I feel so bad.
So all the Ghanaians
Lord.
followers, you know what I'm saying?
No offense. But
I hit this comment and let her know how you really feel.
No offense.
You know?
But one, they didn't. So my Neo is Ghanaian and I have like other friends as well. And like
I put you in a cut.
Wow. I will fight her. No. Anyway, yeah, like it was just like, cause I don't eat meat.
Okay.
Right. So that's one. Yeah. And they didn't have like vegetables. So like I would go places and be like, okay, like, can I get broccoli or cauliflower or just whatever? Nope. You want to know what I survived off of jollof rice. That was it.
I mean, you can't go on with jollof rice.
But I don't want to eat that every day. Like I was begging for vegetables.
I mean, I went to this wedding, the African wedding. It's like everybody was ready for the jollof. Right? And then niggas like then I guess the hotel catered the food, whatever the case is, and there was no jollof rice, right? And everybody was upset. There was what? No jollof.
I can't.
No jollof rice.
You know what I learned though? You know how like there's like a beef between Nigeria and Ghana for like the best jollof rice?
I didn't know that, but
you didn't know that?
I know that now. Go ahead.
Yeah. Now because I just said it.
Yeah.
Like they will go back and forth as to like who makes the best jollof rice, right? Mm-hmm. But I have now discovered jollof rice originated in Senegal. So Senegal actually has really the best jollof rice. I had it.
You better start a whole new war.
But you can't compete with the person that originated.
They come together like
you can't compete with who started it. You can't compete. So I even said, like I have a Neo that's from Nigeria, Neo from Ghana, right? So we was in a group chat. So I was like, yo, I thought I had jollof rice from Ivory Coast because I went to like some house party. Somebody's mom cooked. And that was the only thing I could eat because they only had meat,
It was good.
Right?
It was crushing it?
It was good.
Okay.
So I was like, yo, Ivory Coast might have you on this jollof rice, right? So they was talking shit. Yeah. But then I found out that rice was actually made by someone from Senegal. And that's how I found out, like, they're the ones that actually originated jollof rice. And then it just made its way. And, now it's like the whole Ghana, Nigeria, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that's crazy.
So, just, little tidbits, little something.
The jollof.
But I had no vegetables. I was so, like...
hungry.
I wasn't hungry.
She was hungry through the whole trip.
I wasn't hungry, but it was just like, you know what I had to do? I'm gonna tell you something. I went to one place that was like semi-Americanized, if you want to say. Like, so they had like pizza, they had pasta, like stuff like that, right? In Ghana. They had a vegetable pizza. Okay. Right? So it had like mushrooms, zucchini, and carrots. That was about it. Yeah. And I didn't want pizza because I don't do dairy like that.
Got it.
So I was like, everything that's on that pizza, can you please put it in this pasta? Please. And they were like, what? I was like, all of this. The mushrooms, please, just... And then they're like, okay. But it's still just... That's why Tanzania is mixed with kind of like Indian as well. Okay. Like they have a lot of Indian influence. So like they had like cauliflower, like... Because Indians eat vegetables. Like most of them are vegetarian.
So you're saying Africans don't?
Not like that. They're very starchy. Okay. Like the rice, they have like... I don't know. I had a vegan thing that was like peanut butter soup.
That sounds disgusting.
But it's not like peanut butter, but like
that sounds super nasty.
It was okay, but it wasn't like overly flavorful for me. So I'm like, maybe their meat is hitting, because my friend was like, she loved everything, and I was just like, it's all right, just pass me the plantains and the rice, because that was all I was able to eat. Like, you know.
Nah, that's crazy though. That sounds like a dope trip and shit.
I mean, it was nice.
Did you do a lot of recording for your thing?
Yes, so I will be putting out a travel video eventually.
Yeah.
I still have to catch up. I still have to do 2 other locations that I didn't do yet.
I said, how are you so behind on your joints?
Because I had a moment of like not feeling creative. Like I didn't even want to open my editing software, if I'm being honest. Like it was just a weird funk. So I've been like working myself out of that in order to like, you know, focus really on continuing that.
Okay.
I mean, that's just honesty.
Got you. Yeah. We applaud the honesty around here.
You know, hey.
You know, and it sounded like you had a dope. It was a holiday trip, right? The whole holiday you was going, right?
Yeah, I left like before Christmas and came back after my birthday. So like January 10th, I think I came back, something like that. But I mean, it's nice. Like, it's interesting. Everybody that goes there for Christmas and New Year's, they just want to go and party.
How long did you quarantine for?
When
you came back?
I didn't.
Yeah, I can imagine every time you went out, you're like,
I had to test to come back.
Look at you, like.
I got lucky. Yo, one girl I traveled with, she was in Ivory Coast with me, and then we went to Ghana. Mind you, we're all together on the plane, all that stuff. And when we got to Ghana, she tested positive out of everybody. So they like took her passport and were like, you have to self-quarantine. But I was like, that just doesn't make sense, because we were all together and no one else like tested positive at all. But it ended up, it was a false positive, because she went and got herself tested twice after, and it was negative. So she was just like, I'm just coming outside. So we was like, come on.
Y'all a rebel. Y'all a rebel without a cause.
I mean, imagine having to quarantine in another country. You spent all that money to get there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Your whole trip, that almost. How long you had to quarantine for? How long she had to quarantine for?
I think it was supposed to be for like 7 days or something like that.
Yeah,
that would have been the whole week that we were there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So she was like, I'm getting tested again, and it was negative somewhere else. So she was like, I'm just
catch me outside.
Catch me outside.
Catch me outside.
But it's interesting traveling places where you're not the minority. You know, like, because I've traveled to a lot of like white countries and then as well as black countries. So I think that's why. I mean, it's interesting.
Where do you rank this trip alongside all your other trips? Where do you rank it? Been a lot of places.
I have been a lot of places.
Yeah, where do you rank this one? I mean, you was hungry the whole trip, but where do you rank this one of yours?
Honestly, because I didn't plan it myself, I don't want to say it was as high as other stuff.
Okay.
Which sounds bad, because I feel like it's Africa.
Give me a top 5.
My top 5 still is probably like, still like Peru, Brazil.
We got a lot of Spanish countries. Go ahead. What's next?
But they're still brown people.
We need another 3. What's next? That's 2.
I was gonna say India.
Okay. Next 2.
Asshole. I mean, let's see. Damn, I really enjoyed Portugal.
Okay, we can need one more.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
last one.
Let me not say Thailand, but no, because like, so the thing is that I like a well-rounded trip, right? And like, I like to experience culture.
Okay.
And like, I like to really immerse myself in the culture of where I'm going. I don't need to party every day.
Do you feel like you didn't feel like you experienced culture?
Not enough.
Okay.
Not as much as I would have liked to.
Okay.
And I think that's what the problem is, where it's not high enough on my list.
And I feel like when I do try to make that trip, I definitely will make that trip to experience, the culture and stuff.
But a lot of people literally go to Ghana for Christmas time to party. And that's it. And to me, and I even asked a friend of mine who I went with, that was like her 3rd time going back. She loves it, whatever, fine. And she's like, well, but she's also not from New York, right? And so she was like, well, one, African parties, you're around a bunch of black people, right? And like, obviously it's a good time. And I'm like, but for me, just to travel that far to party with black people, which is beautiful, I feel like I can go to a black Afrobeats party in New York. And
True.
semi get the same experience. Only difference is you're in Ghana. Okay, great. But like, if that's the only reason people are going, like every party I went to, they were playing. After a while, the music got redundant. I saw the same people. It was the same places. It was like on the day 5, 6, and 7, I was like, all right, I'm overhearing this same song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the parties are expensive.
Oh, how expensive?
Like to get a ticket for some of them are like $50, $40. Like some of them are expensive. So I just would have liked a better balance of like maybe traveling outside of Accra, which is where everybody goes, and like really experiencing other stuff. Like I wanted to visit my Neo's family, but we didn't have time to do that because my friend planned it, and it was party. Slave Castle, party.
The Slave Castle?
We did go to the slave castles and stuff. Like we did see some nature and things, which that part I really did enjoy, but it was like one day. So that's where it's like I would like to go back, not during that time, but with someone that's from there and like really experience that stuff.
So
and have a party.
Yeah, so basically your group was lost. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to
but
witness the culture and the history that goes along with it. You know
we did get some of that. For that tour.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
you guys gotta do better. Gotta do better as a people.
Look, talk to everybody that fly over there literally just to go out. I don't understand it. Like, what? Just for a party.
Yeah, that shit is crazy though. But
it's lit though.
Yeah,
they party all night. They party. They turn up. You can go to a party they are behind like CP time and African time.
It's two different things.
Ooh, child. You thought if CP time was bad, African time is like a whole different level.
That's where it came from, right? Like,
I guess.
Yeah, niggas just,
everything is late. Afrochella to me wasn't given what it was supposed to give. So like that's why it's not high on my list. But I'm planning on going back to Africa this December.
Going back in December.
Yeah, but I think I'm gonna do Nigeria. Group? Nigeria is a group trip, the same group that I did Ivory Coast with. Okay. Because I do feel like they balance and it's not that long. It's 4 or 5 days. But I don't think I'm going to go to Ghana with everybody after. I think I'm going to go somewhere else. Okay. Thinking Rwanda.
Rwanda? Oh, snap. Like hotel?
I knew you was going to say that. See? You just like everybody else. This is why Black people don't travel to certain places because you think of these, stereotypes or these movies.
That shit was crazy. You saw that, right? You saw hotel. I was like, hotel?
Do you feel like you're afraid to travel to certain African countries because of things that you hear or see, even despite being a Black person?
No. I feel like when I do want to travel, but my mind says elsewhere. But like when I do get that chance to, again, I would like to go all over, like especially in like Africa and stuff like that, and really witness like these different things. You know what I'm saying? Where ancestors came from and all this kind of stuff. Like
I feel like I've heard from people because I've traveled to white countries and Africa.
If there's a war going on right now, I'm not going. I'm no reporter.
True, but you could be.
I could be it.
But it's like some people feel like safer when they go to certain European countries, even though you're Black, versus going to certain African countries just because of all the stuff that they hear.
I don't feel safer nowhere. At the end of the day, you go to a European country, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm a male. As a female, they could kidnap y'all and...
they can kidnap you, kill you too.
Put y'all in the sex trades and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? They try to kidnap me and put me in some kind of... it'd be crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I'm blessed. So, math, a lot of the white females will definitely want me, you know what I'm saying, for their little sexual activities. Wow. But, you know what I'm saying?
That's where you can really make all the big Netflix money. If you do that.
You know what I'm saying? It's out here, yeah.
I just think it's unfortunate though, because there are a lot of people that do think that way. Like they would.
It's safer.
Yeah. Like the fact that I said Rwanda, I feel like people are like,
Oh no, I'm gonna visit the hotel. They're safe now, right? Everybody know that?
No. There you go. But I feel like that's what people think about. Hotel Rwanda. You think about the turmoil.
Yeah, you do.
So
I mean, because you do think about it, like there's a lot that goes on, different clans and tribes and different countries and stuff like that. But that's how it's always been in Africa too. Like even with go back to like slave trades and stuff like that. That's one of the reasons why you have a lot of these different kind of trafficking and stuff like that. So, I mean, it comes to the culture. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm thinking about looking into like where in Africa, like I come from, or like my people, or what have you.
You gotta do some kind of genealogy thing or something like that, right?
They have African ancestry, which is supposed to like give you the specifics about like where, like what tribe and all that stuff in Africa, versus just like you're from Africa.
Yeah,
that's what they say.
Hey, I'll do it with you. Let's do that.
You want to do
Let's do it.
All right. I think it costs like $100 or something like that.
Money.
Oh, excuse me.
You know what I mean? We out here.
Okay.
I mean, you out here making voiceover money, so we're gonna. You got this.
Yeah, I gotta save for my next 3-week trip. But yeah, like I learned that like Ghana was just kind of like a port. So like there's a lot of people from other parts of Africa, but they came through Ghana to get to, whatever, other parts of like America and South America and what have you. So I'm just interested to see where because I know people, my father's side is from Barbados. So it's like, what part of Africa did the people that are in Barbados come from? I don't know. So
yeah, that's dope.
I think it might be interesting to find out.
I think so too. I want to find out as well.
I just always get concerned that they're going to use my DNA for like research or something. I don't know. They said that they might try.
They'll do that shit anyway.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
You're probably right.
Like, you know how you gotta like, you gotta fill out when you fill out your paperwork. They have like, do you want a donation thing? I don't know. What's that shit they
what, like donate stuff to research?
Yeah, like I guess after if you pass, like when you fill out your voting and all that stuff, they do if you pass, they take
you're voting.
I don't know. I don't know, nigga. I'm drinking.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But they don't take your limbs and all that shit anyway and all that, and they're gonna.
What if you want to be an organ donor?
Yeah, organ donor. Yeah, I'll be like, no, don't take my shit. Let me die with my shit, please.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to take all that shit regardless, though. Regardless if you say no or yes. So,
no, they're not supposed to take it.
They'll still take it.
Okay.
Though. Yeah.
They're not supposed to, though.
Yeah, they'll be taking black nigga shit.
I can't. But, like, going back to, like, hearing certain countries and, like, what you think about, because I was talking to somebody about Vietnam. What do you think about when you hear Vietnam? Would you want to travel there?
Never been there, but hell yeah.
I mean, not that I've never been there either.
I mean, it's still a war. There's no war in Vietnam no more.
But so that's what I'm saying. The only people think about is the Vietnam War.
Yeah, I mean.
But I heard Vietnam is like very pretty.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, why not? I mean, as long as there's no war and anything, me getting caught behind enemy lines, I'm straight.
I see. But why do you feel like you have to like wait to travel?
I feel like for me, like as a businessman, and also being like 30 something, like, like my first company I started when I was like 20 something, right? We failed or whatever the case is. If I'm into a certain level, then I would have definitely be able to travel and do whatever. But I also feel like you have to be able to focus on where you see yourself being, like financially and business wise or whatever the case is. When you get to a certain level, it's gonna come. But sometimes I feel like people immerse themselves in other things and it slow up the progress. You know what I'm saying? I think right now, because of the time frame that I'm on, whatever, I'm trying to see more progress. So I don't really want to spend more time traveling, doing this and the third, where I have a bigger goal in mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody move how they move differently, whatever. So it's not saying there's no right or wrong to me. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I just rather get a certain level. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm trying to build, these business, this generational wealth, this and the third, is like, all right, when I start seeing some headway, cool. I don't mind making those moves, whatever, because it's not going to take away from my, you know what I'm saying, my underlying, what I'm trying to build. So, but sometimes I just feel like, you got people that say they try and do this and the third, or people that say they doing whatever the case is, but they spend more time doing everything else.
No, so I definitely understand that. I think the reason I ask is because there's some people that will, not saying that you can't have your goals and obviously reach them in a certain time frame, but I feel like there are people that always wait for the perfect time to do something rather than kind of like finding ways to incorporate it in their life as well. Because sometimes if you just wait, then you might not ever get to not to like your goal, but like at least to experience some of those other things.
I had an argument with somebody about that was like waiting, like they want to do like some like they have like course in their business or whatever the case is, but then they want to wait till things is perfect. I don't like waiting till things is perfect. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you just gotta move and do whatever the case is. But like when it comes down to traveling, I do get that part. But for me, it comes down to if I say, nah, wait till I have this and the third to start traveling, but I'm not working on anything else, you know what I'm saying? Then that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just like, okay, well, then wait till I have this much money, but I'm not working on the money.
Right.
I'm gonna wait till I get here in life, but I'm actively not working on that shit. It's like, that don't make any sense to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's agreed.
Like, you know, I feel like when all these greats, right? People that billionaires, millionaires, the niggas we talk about in history, whatever the case is, most of them had tunnel vision to get to where they at. You know what I'm saying? Now they enjoyed life, they did whatever the case is, but to first get there, that tunnel vision they had to get them to that level, you know what I'm saying? I feel is a difference. And I feel like that's the difference between the people that make it and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else will try to incorporate, like everybody else feel like, I have to do this now because, you know, life is short, whatever the case is, and whatever. Oh, well, life is short, and I have kids. So because life, it's all about perspective. Because I don't really look at life as being short. I look at life as, it's longer than what you think it is. You know what I'm saying? You could look at it like it's short, but then if it's short to you, then what are you willing to do within that time frame?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you look at it like it's longer, then it's like, okay, well, what are you willing to do within that time frame? You know what I'm saying? You can't, regardless of whatever your idea is. The key thing is you can't waste time, because time is one thing you can never get back. You know what I'm saying? You can lose money, you can make money. You know what I'm saying? You can lose things, you can gain things back. You can buy a car, lose a car, whatever the case is. But time is something you can never get back in life. So it's all about how you use time. You know what I'm saying? And what are you using it for?
That is true.
So, you know, I would like to be able to visit all these places, go to all these things, and be hella comfortable when I go there and not have to worry about my bills when I come back.
No, like I definitely, I'm all about saving, and, when I have a goal, I reach it the same and what have you. But someone asked me the other day, like, what I feel like I've learned either about myself from traveling, or just, and I feel like there's a lot of things that you can gain from that in business, in your personal life, and all of that. So that's why, like, a lot of times when people think that like traveling is so expensive that like you can't go to these certain places, it also depends on how you want to travel. Some people want to go and live in travel in luxury, whereas like I'm the type of person that still travels within a budget and like enjoys more so my experience there versus like my hotel is so bougie with this infinity pool. You know what I mean?
Oh, man, yeah. Need that
but I'm like,
pool,
if you're trying to really gain more about culture and whatever from this country, sometimes where you sleep at night, not that it needs to be like a rundown place, but sometimes you don't have to spend that much like how you see on Instagram and whatever. And so I feel like I've learned a lot about myself, what brings me peace, what I enjoy doing, how I connect with people, and then especially as someone that likes to tell stories, the people that you meet, right? And the stories that you hear while traveling and you learn, you can incorporate that into like, your business in a sense, like, so that's why I just asked, because it's like, I personally advocate for traveling, like not saying like obviously spend your last dollar on traveling, like don't go homeless trying to travel. I've heard other people have done some crazy things to go on trips and it's be like, what? Like, why you emptied out that account, But it's like still finding ways that it can benefit you without like just pushing it back for,
I think, something. Like I said, I think at the end of the day, it's just what's your goal, right? Some people, just want to travel and like you just said, like you went to a trip and y'all was like partying most of the time. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's fine, but you know what I'm saying? Like if I go somewhere, I do want to get more of the culture. You know what I'm saying? And bring that. I like to explore. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Sag. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being in one place too long.
That's what that means?
You know what I'm saying? I like to explore.
That's what
You know what I'm saying? Smash things. Anyway,
why do I come here?
Smashing the rainforest. But what I'm saying is this. Right?
Continue.
Because what I'm trying, I just feel like just once you know what you're trying to do, what you're doing, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But I just think sometimes, like for me, I'm like, as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, whatever, I've seen so many people who say they want to do things, but then all the excuses in the world on why they're not doing it is there. You know what I'm saying? I think most people live in regret. That's understood. You know what I'm saying? And most of the regret is what they didn't try. Not really what they did, where they haven't been. You know what I'm saying? It's more what I could have done to make money, what I could have done to do this, what I could have.
But where they haven't been also could be a part of it, because a lot of people are scared to go somewhere and they wish that they've went outside of America.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it could be, right? But I just think like when you focus on building yourself, building your wealth or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? I think everything just come easier. You know what I'm saying? Just a little different, you know? So, like I said, I do go certain places.
You go to the Caribbean.
Go to the islands, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people who's out there in the islands.
Go to the Caribbean.
In the islands, you know what I'm saying? Where that water's nice, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to need you to go outside of the Caribbean.
You feel me?
Somewhere else.
Feel me? Yeah. Nah, but I think traveling is cool. Like I enjoy hearing your stories when you go to places and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I think you come back with like bugs in your head and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, listen, you can't. That was a good story to tell, though. You can't beat those experiences.
That was a good story to tell.
It was pretty disgusting. I thought Tyson punched you in the face.
Wow, but I'm just saying that made for a good story, and I'm here to tell it. Oh my goodness!
The bot fly.
Yes. If y'all want to see that, go check out my YouTube. It's on there. Thanks.
The bot fly.
My hair is growing back now in that area. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, whenever I see it now, I'm just like envisioning like...
Whatever. I have like my little patch of hair because it's been growing back, so it's small.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it's like, it's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, man. But
I still can't believe that was so traumatizing. But anyway.
It definitely sounded dope. Everything that, this whole holiday was dope for everybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of work. You know what I'm saying? I fucking went from doing a Netflix show to doing a Lyft commercial to doing an Audible commercial.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't do shit in January, but then the end of January came, the Netflix show came back to me. I was like, all right, cool.
That's good.
So we just wrapped that up last Monday. So, now the next step right now is back to the podcast and let's get this money. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I've been doing my voiceover, so
yeah,
my voice gonna be on TV again.
Making that shmoney, that voiceover. Oh, I have a voiceover. I have a project that I'm working on.
And you need a voiceover artist.
It's gonna be an animation. So
okay.
We actually gonna start getting together to work on the pilot script.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we do that this Sunday coming up. We'll get together and do that. I know, but I'm just letting you know. Because, whatever I do, I got to put you on. So,
I appreciate you.
And we got to work on our shit. You know what I'm saying? We got some new shows coming up. I'm happy. This season going to be a good one. We have the website, thirdeyemediagroup.com is going to be up. So everything is going to be on the website.
I like it.
We're going to work on the merch.
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're going to do a whole bunch of different content. All actually going to be on the website, on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We still on Spotify. We still on Apple Podcasts. And yeah, we still doing it up, man.
I like it.
So
we back in business.
We back. Everybody like, subscribe, share. If you're on YouTube, hit that bell for the notification. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna do it up. We're gonna keep this shit going, keep this road moving. We have a lot of things to create, a lot of things to do.
Agreed.
Keep It a Frank podcast, man. You want to say something to the people before we get out of here?
I love you all. Gotta spread love.
Spread love is a Brooklyn way. You know what Biggie say?
Or from Queens. No, I'm joking.
I love to say she represent.
Whatever. Anyway.
She represent Queens. She was out of Brooklyn.
Just want to spread love. You know, people need love nowadays. So spreading love, peace, and happiness.
Yeah, man. So where you going this week?
Don't worry about all that, sweetheart.
Sound like another story.
Oh gosh.
Oh
Lord.
Man. We gotta follow. We're gonna follow trailings.
Oh geez. Nothing.
Yeah.
You won't follow nothing. All right. Thanks for tuning in.
All right, guys. Definitely follow us. Keep It a Frank podcast. Yeah.